Northern Ireland seems to be on the brink of civil war, considering all the chaos that's actually happened over the last few days. Now, it seems like these people have no concept of what an actual peaceful protest actually looks like. It seems like they have no idea. They always have to resort to some form of riot. And obviously, the right-wing media has capitalized on it and excused it has been, yeah, well, they only care about the country, so therefore they have to do something. But before getting to today's video, it would be massively appreciated if you're new here, subscribe to the channel and also drop a like on the video. Let's get into it.
Mass immigration and illegal immigration is turning Britain into a powder keg.
Okay,
Just to put this into perspective, right? All this is based on the assumption that these people are actually guilty. Because believe it or not, these people, they actually haven't been convicted of the crime that actually warrants this kind of like behavior, right? Because these people are acting on illegal immigrants committing a crime, but they haven't been convicted yet. They've only been charged, and they've obviously denied the charges. So all this could be done on the premise that on a false assumption, basically, that all this could actually be done on the idea that, oh, we assumed this person was actually guilty and they actually weren't, because they haven't been convicted yet. They've only been charged. That's actually the insane part of actually this whole thing. Like, the fact that they actually not pointed out was actually crazy to me, that you can riot based on a possible assumption that you could be wrong.
Yesterday, 2 teenage boys were arrested and charged with attempted rape in Ballymena, Northern Ireland.
Yes, uncharged, and that's it. Not convicted.
Both deny the charges. They appeared in court yesterday and communicated through a Romanian interpreter. Well, people in Ballymena kicked off, and before I came to air tonight, 15 police officers had been injured. We've seen similar scenes elsewhere, haven't we?
Hiya, busy's coming down the road.
In Knowsley, Liverpool, locals protested after it was claimed that someone from a migrant hotel had sexually harassed a schoolgirl. People didn't take to the streets in Northampton, but there were massive concerns after this allegedly happened.
Yeah, are you guys aware that the asylum seekers that you guys have got in the hotel are down by the school taking photographs?
Are they doing it right now?
They're not right now, but they were about 9 o'clock this morning.
Our phone's been going crazy all morning. I've been getting a lot of phone calls.
Oh, bless you.
I'm aware of what's going on.
When I drove by this morning, it seemed like it was all just men in the hotel. Is there actually any women and children, or is it just men?
No, there isn't any women and children.
In Altrincham, Greater Manchester, locals are very worried about hundreds of young migrant men being plonked in a hotel near a primary school.
100 guys from a country which we know did not value women.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but that's the hard... No, sorry. Is there going to be a curfew? Or are they just at 7 o'clock at night, just going to be able to wander around? Is my daughter going to be safe when she goes into Altrincham and has a few drinks? No, is the answer.
We can't lock people up who haven't committed any crimes.
I'm not really sure why they say this to, like, police officers. Like, what are they supposed to do? But arrest someone because they're walking or because they're asylum seekers? What do you expect them to do? I don't understand. You will probably be more at danger with people that are actually in here every single day, that have the freedom to be able to go anywhere, to work, to go anywhere where they want, rather than someone that has to be in a hotel for basically every single hours of the day. Like, you're more likely to be a victim of someone that actually lives there, that has the freedom to work, rather than someone that has to be locked in for most of the day.
We cannot impose on them and restrict their movement if they haven't committed any crimes.
That's winding people up, isn't it? Comments like that from law enforcement. And the fact is that members of the public feel as though their lives are being put at risk and the safety of their children is being put at risk because of things like this.
GB News can exclusively reveal that over 1,200 migrants crossed the Channel yesterday.
Yes, it's a new record, if you like, with border officials forced to call on fishing boats for help.
Well, that's the illegal immigration. Also, it's about the legal stuff as well, isn't it?
Survivors being moved from Liverpool down to Plymouth. Widespread abuse, widespread links between organised criminal gangs.
Charlie Peters there, yet again exposing the Pakistani rape gangs. Look, people are sick and tired of paying £4.7 billion a year for migrant hotels. People are...
It just always seems to come back to the same conversation every single time. Anytime there's actually anything, it always seems to come down back to, oh yeah, well, illegal immigration, illegal immigration, illegal immigration. Most of the crimes committed in this country, unfortunately, if you don't want to hear it, it's committed by people that actually live here, that go to work here, that pay taxes here. People that live here daily, like that live everyday life here, they're more likely to commit a crime rather than someone that's stuck inside, that have basically no freedom of movement to be able to go anywhere where they want to. It just seemed like an all this on the idea that that person, the two people that have been arrested, they might not have committed this crime. They haven't been convicted yet. How this kind of chaos has actually happened on just an assumption that they are actually guilty is crazy to me. Genuinely crazy.
Sick and tired of private rental housing being used for asylum seekers. People are sick and tired of things like Operation Scatter, which was rumoured to be a government policy to scatter illegal immigrants across the UK. And they are sick and tired of tents full of migrants popping up in their towns or cities. And of course, they're especially sick and tired of being told that they are racist for caring about it. They've had it up to here with being told that they're the problem. And then we see things like this in Leeds, don't we? Well, of course, that was groups of what appeared to be mostly foreign people turning Hare Hills into a bonfire. I mean, that is just one example. It's obviously not right that people...
But you've just shown a video of British-born people doing practically the same thing. I don't understand how you can put moral weight on some action because these people were not born here, because they were foreign immigrants. I don't understand how you can actually objectively assess the situation, but then the conclusion you come to is one is wrong and the other one, there is not really anything wrong with it because they have the right motivation to, because they're trying to protect their country. Violence at any level it should not be encouraged at all. It just seems like these people are encouraging some sort of violence, but because it's for the reason that they obviously believe in, they will obviously just not look at it the same way. It just seems very odd, genuinely.
People riot or burn things down or attack random foreign people or attack law enforcement. I want to make that very, very clear for the avoidance of any doubt, especially in the context.
But... right, the but is coming.
Of what it looks to me like we're about to go on and talk about for possibly the next hour or so, I think, here on GB News, given what's going on in Northern Ireland. You know, nobody could or should ever condone any behaviour like that. But what I will say is...
yeah, there you go, but...
is this. Our political leaders have to take responsibility for the fact that they have pushed a lot of normal people to the brink and they've created a powder keg here. Well, we have got some more footage and clips for you that we're going to be playing for you, I hope now, of what's going on in Northern Ireland this evening, in Ballymena and beyond as well. What you're looking at there is clips from just moments ago, really, an hour or so ago, of kind of armoured police vehicles rolling through the towns as locals and residents geared up for what was another night of disorder. You've got riot police there in the streets. They've been using water cannons. I've seen video footage which appears to show police releasing dogs into crowds of people. I've seen cars on fire. I've seen bins on fire. And I have also seen, I mean, there you go. Look at this. This is basically a picket line in Northern Ireland there where people are queuing up and barricading themselves in. They are, it's important to say, you know, it appears anyway, sick and tired of rapid change in their countries. We're going to keep some...
rapid change. You believe that illegal immigrants that come in what, thousands, like what, 10 and thousands, are causing rapid changes to the whole country? How can the numbers, they don't even make any sense at all. There are millions and millions of people here in this country, but the rapid changes is being caused by a small amount of people that in hundreds or just in or single thousands, genuine, like, how you can actually believe, how can you connect that whole argument that 1,000 or 2,000, 3,000 people are making rapid changes to a bunch of millions and millions of people? How can you actually make that argument? It makes no sense. The rapid changes isn't caused by asylum seekers or illegal immigrants. It's being caused by other factors.
Of these things on and bring you the very, very latest from there, because this is now spreading from Ballymena to other parts of Northern Ireland.
Genuinely, if you believe all these riots has anything to do with the actual crime that was committed, you would just be like totally naive and just totally wrong. It has nothing to do with the illegal immigrants causing anything, okay? That's just an excuse. The whole thing is based on the idea that asylum seekers are illegal immigrants, therefore they shouldn't come to this country. That the excuse of the crime being committed, that's just something else. But that's the main political goal here, okay? Anything that has to do with asylum seekers doing anything wrong, it has to be made out this way, okay? They always have to react this way. That's really the main goal, okay? It has nothing to do with the crime that was committed. There's a reason why they're doing this without that person or the two teenagers, without them being convicted and found guilty of the crime. If it was truly because they actually committed the crime, then you would at the very minimum wait to actually see, okay, are they actually convicted of it or not? But the fact that they're doing this on the assumption that they are actually guilty just shows you it has nothing to do with the actual crime. It has everything to do with the perception of the asylum seekers. That's what it is. And this is just an excuse to act this way. That's all it is. But that's just my thoughts. If you enjoyed the video, it would be massively appreciated. You should drop a like. And also, if you're new here, subscribe.